Welcome back to Vlogidays. Today I'm going to take you inside my Christmas book crate. This is what I use to organize all our books. I'm not going to show you everything because we have a lot of them, but I will show you a few of, whoa, sorry about that. I will show you a few of our favorites. Rather than go through all of the books in my Christmas crate, because that would take a really long time, I'm just going to show you a few of our favorites. If you have any questions, or would like to know more about any of the other titles that you see, or if you see just a book, if you can't read the title, let me know kind of what color it is or something, and I will reply to you about it in the comments. So I really love to have collection, like treasuries. So I have two, 'Tis the Season and a Christmas treasury. Just nice short little things when I only have a few minutes to spare. So I definitely, not necessarily these specific treasuries, but I really love to have Christmas treasuries. My kids really enjoy the I Spy books. We have a couple of them. I Spy Santa Claus and I Spy Candy Cane. What I love about these are that they include just the pictures. So if you have a child who's not yet a reader, you can still hand them these and let them look. And then we also have this one that is also shows the pictures along with it. Llama Llama Holiday Drama. My youngest especially is a big Llama Llama fan. So this one's just a cute one about how hard it can be to be a little one with all the Christmas excitement. So we love Llama Llama here. This Little House Christmas just takes some of the stories from the chapter books and puts them in this one. We bought this several years ago for my daughter before she was doing chapter books easily. This one made it really approachable to her. They were still chapters, but it has nice big wording, nice big spacing between the lines, and it really helped her. So if you have a young reader who's just getting into chapter books, this is an excellent choice. It's still one of her favorites. She reads it every Christmas. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree is a book that I just found a couple years ago. It's a pretty old book, I think, though. Yeah, it was published in 1963 originally, but I had never read it, or if I did, I don't recall it. But this great story about Mr. Willoughby, that's him right there, this giant tree he gets that ends up being too big for his house, and it tells the story of what happens to that little part at the top. It's a great story. My kids really enjoy it. Let me know if it will focus. There we go. 89 cents. This was my book when I was young. You can even proudly see my cursive handwriting. I think I wrote that my first, second grade when I was just learning cursive. But if you don't know this one, it's a treasury. Again, that's probably where my love of Christmas treasuries began. See the helpful kitten. But just a few little stories in here. Snowshoe rabbits made me want to learn how to snowshoe very badly. Yeah, just little things in here. And the lights on the Christmas tree. It made me cry so much for him because I am also not a bit clumsy. So I could understand and relate to him. So definitely one of my favorites. These three are the audiobook or audio recordable ones from Hallmark. My in-laws recorded these a few years ago for the kids, and they took turns reading the different pages for them, so each kid has one. If you have, I think it's great for any family, but especially if you have family who may be sick, do yourself a favor and go to Hallmark and grab one of these and have them read to your kids. My grandma passed away a couple of years ago, and I really wish that I would have gotten her to do one before she died. So yeah, do yourself a favor. My kids love them. And lastly, I buy myself a new Christmas book every year. So I thought I would just quickly go through some of the ones that I've purchased the last several years and show you. Christmas at Harrington by Melody Carlson. She is the one who wrote the book that I purchased this year. It's on its way. It's called Christmas Joyride, about two older retirees who set out on an RV trip during December. So they're just easy, delightful type story reads. Nothing deep, but yeah, they're good. It's a Wonderful Christmas, Best of the Holidays, 1940 to 1965. There's a lot of writing, but what I really just love about this is looking at the pictures and the gift ideas, and there's, you know, catalog parts of catalogs and such. So, just Christmas 1945, the story of the greatest celebration in American history, about the push to get soldiers home after World War II ended. So, very good book. All I really want is an Advent reading that I purchased 2 years ago. It has 2 readings a day, but they are pretty short readings. They also have a kind of an Advent calendar for a week at a time, and they're a combination of things that are pretty easy. For example, this one is call somebody and make plans to do some kind of Christmas tradition. Some of them are a little more involved, but they're all pretty easy type things. This is a very small book, so it fits in your purse well. I like that it's practical reading, short, so it's not overwhelming to read each day. They're really good readings. I definitely recommend this one. And then this one, Watch for the Light. Readings for Advent and Christmas. This one has 1 reading a day, but they're a lot more in-depth and a lot longer. For example, December 5th is 15 pages long. So, I mean, the book's pretty small, but still 15 pages long. And the readings are a lot more in-depth, a lot more, they're good, very good, but it takes a little more brain power to read this one, but I really enjoy it. It starts November 24th and goes through Three Kings Day. So this one's, if you are wanting something that's more thought-provoking, more in-depth, this one is an excellent, excellent choice. If you are looking for an Advent reading that is a little more of a busy, on the go, need to be able to read it while I'm waiting for kids in the pickup line or while they're doing dance or whatever, this might be a better choice for you. But I think they're both really good. Okay. So like I said, there is a peek inside some of our Christmas book crate. If you saw any titles or any books that you want a little more information on, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And I would also love to hear what your favorite Christmas book is. I'm always looking for recommendations. I'm about out of room out of this crate, so I think I'm going to buy a second one. And I'll need to be filling it up. So, any recommendations, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.